Hi, everyone. Today I want us to talk about a man called Randy Adams and also talk about gratitude. Here is to help everyone understand that, even in the toughest storm in life, gratitude is everything. Gratitude can just, get you going. Look at this man you're seeing here. His name is Randy Adams. He is a U.S., Army, okay? He is somebody who has given his all to service, and he is well loved. In 2021, something happened to this man that you're seeing. He was supposed to go to his new station. He was posted to Germany, I think so. And then in Chicago, he was attacked by some, drug men in Chicago, and this happens to be one of those attacks that you just cannot understand. What did they do to him? How was he attacked? What did they use? Is it that they deliberately wanted to, finish his face or whatever because the target was his face? And he went through a lot. Why am I bringing this in the first place? I'm bringing this here because a lot of us have everything. We have our beautiful faces, we have our bodies, we have everything. As a matter of fact, if the face is not so smooth, you can use a filter. Can a filter do anything with this? No. He does not have a face. Now, this is the man that you are seeing. I'm going to give you a full story of, what transpired and how he survived it. Now, part of what he uses to cover this part of his face is some leather-like kind of skin that he uses, because his entire lip, everything, all his teeth, all is outside. But one thing that stands him out is the fact that he is encouraging people around the world. Today you get up, I don't have any money, I don't have anything to eat. Tomorrow you're complaining about the way you look. People who have no business, speaking into your life will tell you you're not beautiful, as if they can create somebody, and you get angry. They'll tell you you're too short, you get angry. They'll tell you you're too dark, you get angry. They'll tell you your head is too big, you get angry. They'll tell you your nose is too big, you get angry. They'll tell you your nose is too short, you get angry. Everything, you just keep getting angry. Letting people speak into your life. Sorry, my visuals are not so good. I'm using my bedroom, so the light is not so bright. I don't want a very bright light here. So what am I trying to say? At every given point in life, you have something to be grateful about. Something to be grateful about. People are living under very tough situations. Now, when he came back from the surgery in 2021, children would see him and run away. Children would see him and they would cry. Do you know the kind of toll that would have, brought to his mental health? You just sit back, you just want to react over everything people are saying about you, okay? That should not bother you at all, because God has been gracious to each and every one of us, that you are in good health, that you are complete, that you have your husband, that you have your kids, that you have your family, your mom, God is faithful. You have to always understand that there's always room for your life to become better, irrespective of what you are going through today. I saw Randy Adams. I've been following him for a very long time. And I said, why don't I bring this here so that people can see and understand that you've got a lot, like you've gotten so much already in life. Now, let's go proper into this Randy Adams story, because I know that a lot of you will want to know what actually happened to him. So Randy Adams is a U.S. Army who suffered one of the most devastating facial injuries ever seen in a non-combat situation in January 2021 while on leave from the military and preparing to transfer to a new duty station in Germany. Randy was in Chicago when he was attacked. The circumstances around the assault, remain unclear to the public, but he was ambushed and severely beaten. It wasn't just a physical attack. His face was destroyed. He suffered catastrophic facial trauma that resulted in massive tissue loss, broken bones, and infection. He was airlifted to Brooke, Army Medical Center in St. Antonio, Texas. He remained unconscious for almost a month. When he woke up, his face was completely wiped in, as in completely gone. The man who looked back at him in the mirror was unrecognizable. He had to be told everything, from the fact that he had been assaulted. He almost lost his life. Doctors had to remove significant portion of tissue from his face to save his life. His lips, nose, and part of his cheek were gone. He was left unable to speak, unable to eat normally, and emotionally overwhelmed. The pain was severe. His breathing was supported with tubes, and it was a whole lot. Like, his life changed completely. His life changed completely. Over the course of more than a year, he went through multiple constructive, surgeries. Skin grafts were done to cover the missing part of his face. Surgeons implanted a facial compression mask to help reduce swelling and assist in, forming the new shape of his face. Now, this face you are seeing right now, a lot of work has already been done to this very face. Swallowing was a challenge, and he had to adapt to new ways of eating and, talking. Mentally, the trauma was just as brutal. He had to accept that his life had completely changed. Yet, despite all this, he chose to show the world his face. He created a TikTok and Instagram presence where he started uploading videos of his recovery process. People were shocked, supportive, and inspired. What many would have hidden from the world, Randy embraced. He showed the pain, the healing, his progress. He's been very slow. The progress has been very slow. I have been following him on TikTok and Instagram, and this guy has encouraged me so much. And his name is Randy Adams. You might want to go and check him out on TikTok, Instagram. You can follow him, because sometimes we really need these kinds of stories to help us understand how grateful, how lucky we are to be alive, how lucky we are. Do you know one thing Randy is, very grateful for, is that he is still alive in spite of everything that he went through. There are people who never had to go through half of what he went through. They are no longer here. He is grateful to God. He's grateful for life. He's grateful that he has his family. He's grateful that his children can still call him dad. His wife can still call him, husband, sweetheart, and all of that. And these are things that we most times take for granted, but they mean a whole lot, okay? Whatever it is that you're going through today, I know that it's not usually very easy, but you want to be grateful for the things that you have. Good health, life. You may not have all the financial resources in the world. You want to work towards it. If God gives you life, the world has changed massively. People are working, people are making so much money, even online right now. I don't know where you are, what you're doing, but you want to take advantage or leverage on what, as in the education and value that people are getting to build their own lives. This happens to be something that you can do. I hope that this story of Randy Adams touched you, and I hope that you were able to learn something to understand how lucky you are to be that person that you are, or to be this person that you are right now. This is a Mindset Mentor podcast with Anusong. I am your host. I'm Dr. Anusong Emmanuel Bukish. I love you guys. Thank you so much for, being here. Share my videos, subscribe, turn on the post notification bell. Give this video a thumbs up. Thank you so much. I appreciate you.